My name is Travis Emery Hackett. I'm a Texas-born, New York-based documentary photographer. I did a lot of street work for a few hours the other day in very concentrated pockets of people shopping, Soho, a lot of fast movement. So yeah, just sort of working the streets, looking for light bouncing off of buildings, looking for long shadows around sunset. Yeah, big crowds, playing with pulling focus in big crowds of people, many different directions. I really liked the chaotic street energy. In any situation where you're working with multiple subjects, 35mm has always been something that I didn't want to go below in terms of prospect of like warping, but I was really happy to see that everything was really sharp and without distortion. I was thrown off by how small it was. Working with it at like chest level, it never dipped down, it just sat perfectly in the middle of my chest, like pointing straight ahead, to the point where with infinity focus, I could record from the hip, really, if you will. I was able to be really discreet, cognito. And in terms of it being so small, it like really did pack a punch, like opening the files. The resolution was really impressive. I really liked the lens flares that I was getting, playing with direct sunlight. They had this orb-like quality, and where sometimes you get like a crescent or a semi-circle, I was seeing the whole circle at times, and I don't know if that has to do with the number of elements, but I had a lot of fun with that, and I haven't really had that much fun with other wide lenses. It's so compact. I was able to move pretty quickly for several hours, sometimes with just one hand, and I was encouraged to keep shooting because it was so compact, where normally if you're walking around with a big rig, you get fatigued. You get carpal tunnel, you have to take a break. Every DP knows that. I thought it was fun and easy because it was so light to move around and get really high resolution videos. Now I had the opportunity with the 17mm to just sort of enjoy the whole scene happening in front of me. Rather than fighting for the right moments, I got to relax while I used it, and everything still came out really good. I preferred the wheel not having the clicks. It's just this really simple glide to the aperture wheel. So I thought that was really fun, and I was able to work quicker, honestly. I used it a lot for slow motion. I was filming a lot at 60 frames per second. And looking at the playback on my monitor at home, I was really impressed. There's when I do assignments or when I go to places and you're unfamiliar, when you show up with the light, with the environment, with the subject, with the mood, one of the first things I'm always thinking about is connecting with subjects, but also often on assignments, you're supposed to step back and take a larger picture of what's going on. And I feel like if I had a 17mm lens, it would be at the top of the list and easy to want to get that coverage. I think the lens will be really cool for shooting a low light indoor concert with really ambient light, because it performs so well in low light and I haven't been able to play at 2.8 like I want to. So I've been working on this documentary project with musicians, and as a musician in that space, carrying gear, fitting into a tight space with the pandemic, trying to make sure everyone's socially distanced. It's so easy to bring this thing into that arena. It's so innocuous because of its size. I think for my workflow, it would definitely look good in the case. In terms of like the prime lens game for wide lenses, it'd probably be the first one I go to because of how sharp everything is. And again, like the lack of warping or distortion or vignetting, any of those things when you go to like nearly fisheye, 14 or whatever that is. none of that was there, even though it's like pretty close on the spectrum. So yeah, there are a lot of instances where I could see myself pulling it out and just knocking out a wide shot. For me, the coolest thing about this lens, aside from its size and how sleek the body is the glass. The colors, the way it works with direct sunlight, the specular light coming through the elements. The colors are beautiful for something that's small and sleek. It's really nice.